There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Today, a showdown out of the American League Central between the Detroit Tigers and the Kansas City Royals. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Pedro Campos is the man on the mound for the fourth game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game.
Into the box now, Theo Jamison. He comes in with a 6-game hitting streak to his credit, so he'll look to keep that rolling in this one.
Jamison.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line towards center field. And now a diving effort, but this is off the center fielder's glove. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. So a moment now to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. He's working on a 6-game hit streak right now. That's almost a week, so I expect to see his hot hitting continue.
Set to get his day started, Franklin Barreto. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Ready on 0-2. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. So the Tigers leave them loaded. Nothing for the Tigers in their half of the first. Kansas City coming to bat. Stay tuned to MLB Network. At the plate, Theo Jamison. He reached on a single in his first try.
Theo Jamison.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off. Now a snap move over to first, and he's back easily. He's set. Now the pitch. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, newsflash, guess where the next pitch is going after that ugly swing? I guarantee you he tries to get him to reach again.
And he'll get back in standing. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
So digging in now, Theo Jamison. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And that misses 1-1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
The count now at 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ball game for the Tigers. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder has a beat on it, and that's the third out. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Halfway home, still no score. Digging in now, Cam Gallagher. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Gallagher.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Silva has got it, and the side is retired. Royals go down 1-2-3. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Ready once again, Theo Jamison. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Hit down the line at first, but that'll get fouled. It's 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. You won't see a guy fooled any more than he was there, as on 3 pitches he becomes out number 2. Our line score there says it all to this point, or if you prefer, it doesn't say anything. Nothing our score, as you start to wonder if anyone's going to play to run in this one. So next to the plate for the Royals, number 47. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out. Standing in, Theo Jamison, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. First pitch on its way, fouled away. The 0-1. This is pulled into right, and that's in there. Base hit.
Good job.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Settling in now, Kristen Stewart, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the 9th. Tigers are out in front, 2-0.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
A 2-0 finish today. Detroit came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Jesse Biddle claims the win out of the pen, his first. Joe Jimenez records the save, his 7th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network. Friday night baseball now from Fenway Park here in Boston. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Detroit Tigers and the Boston Red Sox. It's Red Sox baseball, and it's coming up next. Eduardo Rodriguez gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy's kind of hard to figure out. You'd think most pitchers would love pitching in their home ballpark, but he struggled at home so far this season. There hasn't been a lot of home cooking for this guy.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Theo Jamison. Pair of hits in 5 trips to the plate in yesterday's game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit well on the ground to first.
Get him.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Tigers lead 1. Tigers nothing. Sox coming to the plate. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Next up for the Red Sox, Xander Bogaerts. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And he popped him up. In there, a base hit.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a...
Rafael Devers, the next to bat. Couple of hits in 5 trips to the plate for him back on Wednesday. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
That's how quickly things can change in this crazy game. The pitcher was upset about the call in the previous pitch, which could have been strike 3. Then he serves up one for a double. Good example of why you have to have a short memory in this game. You let those things get to you, and oftentimes they lead to more mistakes.
Striding in for Boston, Rafael Devers. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Jamison comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for route number 2. And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper.
Up next for the Red Sox, the first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Now at the plate, Theo Jamison. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Jamison.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it's just...
Here's J.D. Martinez. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice.
The right fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Jamison going back. And it's gone into the monster seats. So a solo shot here to left center field. 8th home run on the season for him as this lead swells to 7-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be...
Standing in, Theo Jamison, who looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Strike one to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. This is skied into short left center. Giving chase is Benintendi. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Now at the plate, Xander Bogaerts. Runner in scoring position with two gone.
Xander Bogaerts.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Jamison will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on. 9th inning coming up. The Red Sox are out in front, 10-0. At the plate, Theo Jamison. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
He's set. Here it comes. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Barreto over at second. Simeon at first. 1 gone. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch, and he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it. Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the 9th. Totally dominant in this one.
10-0, the final shutout score in this one. The Boston Red Sox took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Eduardo Rodriguez earns win number 4 on the season. Victor Alcantara struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter. Afternoon baseball for you now on the show, coming your way from venerable Fenway Park here in Boston. Today it's the second of this 3-game series between the Detroit Tigers and the Boston Red Sox. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Jake Junis will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. 1 good game, 1 bad game. I think what he needs to do.
Coming to the plate now, Theo Jamison, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Jamison.
First delivery to him on the way. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball.
Come on, dig, go hard.
They need to find a way to win this game.
And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. The windup and the 0-1. Hit in the air to center field. Moving under it, Jamison makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look up and down this lineup. One thing jumps out. A lot of guys with some quality batting averages. They find themselves in the top third of the league in batting average, and that usually bodes well as the season gets long.
Stepping into the box, Theo Jamison.
The center fielder, Theo Jamison.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Started to offer at it as an appeal goes down to Jerry Hillsdale at third, but Jerry says he held up. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Up with it, Navarez, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 1 hit, and the 1 hit was a big one, the home run. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 2-2. So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
That's how quickly things can change in this crazy game. The pitcher was upset about the call on the previous pitch, which could have been strike 3. Then he serves up 1 for a double. Good example of why you have to have a short memory in this game. You let those things get to you, and oftentimes they lead to more mistakes.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that means batting next will be the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Stewart sprinting after it. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Next for the Tigers, Theo Jamison. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Here comes the first pitch, and it's fouled away. A 1 pitch on its way. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Hey, newsflash, guess where the next pitch is going after that ugly swing? I guarantee you he tries to get him to reach again.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Grounded foul. Still 2 strikes. 2 runs, 4 hits and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Fouled off. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Fouled away. Again, a 1-2. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. Time now for the Red Sox Road to the Show report as we get a look at 2 guys making some noise in the upper minors. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Taylor. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. The 0-2 delivery. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Stewart has it in his tracks, and the inning is over. Red Sox leave 1, but they still lead this one 4-2. Now at the plate, Theo Jamieson, and this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
And this is low, ball 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Back up the middle.
Go, 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 dig.
And this is going to be through into center field for a base hit as the leadoff man's aboard in the 8th.
Hey, way to square that up. Nice hit, nice hit.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't get the toughest one of them all, a triple, but it was still an outstanding showing with the bat.
A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. Archie Bradley earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com. And a change on defense here as we'll have a new center fielder take over here in the 8th.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
Pitching and defense game, 2-1 the final score this afternoon. Detroit came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Michael Fulmer earns win number 4 on the season as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. Joe Jimenez earns the save out of the bullpen, his 8th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com. Nighttime baseball on tap from Comerica Park in Motown. Tonight, a matchup out of the AL Central between the Kansas City Royals and the Detroit Tigers. Major League Baseball on the Show is next. Daniel Norris will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
Brett Phillips will bat next. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Jamison is there, and that's the 3rd out. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Ready now, Theo Jamison, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Theo Jamison.
Here's the first pitch to him. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And he misses with it, 1-1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Hit on the ground to 3rd. Oh, what a stop on the slide. It's late. He's safe. Remarkable play just to stop that ball, but it's going to go into the books as a hit, and the leadoff man is aboard.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Number 50.
Stepping up now, number 50. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. Jamison on at first, nobody out. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Hey guys, take a look at how Kansas City sets up on D. And I'd like to focus on Salvador Perez, the man who dons the tools of ignorance behind the dish. He's a clubhouse leader. He's one of the best pitch framers in the game. He's like a soft blanket back there for this pitching staff.
Stepping into the box, number 45. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Working for the punch out and the offering. Heading out towards shallow right. There to pull it in is Soler, and there are 2 away. Stepping into the box, Taylor Ward.
The third baseman, number 4.
Had him fooled as this is popped up back behind short. Number 1 is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 1 left for Detroit. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Leading off the inning, Theo Jamison, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
A ball and no strikes. Bounce towards the mound. And there's one away. So digging in now, number one. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Number 1.
The 1-2. And he pops him up back behind second base. Silva backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Opportunity now to look at some of the future plans for this Tigers organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action. So here's the Royals DH, number 66, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Jamison, and that retires the side. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Royals 7 and the Tigers nothing. Digging in, Theo Jamison. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Jamison.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. 3 runs already home here. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. This is line to left. And that's in there. Base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base. As even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Yeah, and I think he might have lulled himself into a false sense of security out there. Prior to this inning, he was pitching a shutout, but now he's starting to look a little off.
So coming to the plate, number 50. And their runners at the corners now. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Now a move over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. In the air now, out to left. Phillips is there for it. And the inning is over. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. 5 innings complete. KC leads this one 7-3. In now, number 11. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. High in the air out to center field. Jamison moves over. And that ends the inning. It's a run on 2 hits here for KC. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. Royals out in front 8-3. Now in the box, Theo Jamison, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Jamison.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
On a swing, and he popped him up. Off to the left in foul territory. Number 47 is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. We are in Motown, but I don't think we'll be seeing any of these people dancing in a soul review tonight. Back for more from Detroit after this. So next to the plate for the Royals, Jorge Soler. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. 8 runs, 14 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Silva will put this one away, and the side is retired. Royals go down 1-2-3. They hold on to their slim 8-7 lead. So striding forward now Theo Jamison. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Now a pitch popped up. Should be enough room for Perez behind the plate. And that is going to put an end to this one. And the Royals have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Well, in a quick series like this, you take the first one, you're guaranteed at least a split. They'll take that every single time.
A 1-run finish, an 8-7 game tonight. The Royals led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Brad Keller wins his 3rd of the season. Daniel Norris permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. Kevin McCarthy records the save, his 5th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.